Hi, I'm Rachel and welcome to Yield&Grace. As always, my videos are not financial advice and always do your own research before investing. Today's video is brought to you by Mumu. Okay, you all know I love to go shopping on discount days, but lately my new favorite shopping app isn't for clothes. It's actually for ETFs and it's so useful. Let me show you why I'm obsessed with this. The first place I went was the ETF section because look at how they organize everything. It's literally every category I care about all in one place. You've got crypto ETFs, which some of these I'm sure look familiar, single stock ETFs, leveraged ETFs, and of course my favorite, high dividend yield. I love how everything is so neatly organized for me. I don't have to dig through different platforms or manually search. Everything is grouped and super easy to browse. You can sort everything by the stuff dividend investors actually care about. Dividend yield, payout frequency, pay date, percentage change. It takes all the guesswork out of finding income plays. Like YETH. I love how you have all of this information all in one place. The payout frequency and yield are right in line with what I look for, and this helps make it so much more simple. And the sign-up bonus right now is actually crazy. You can get up to $1,000 in Nvidia shares plus 8.1% APY on your uninvested cash when you use the link in my description. So if you're like me and you love shopping for high yield and Bitcoin related ETFs, you're definitely going to love this. Today, I want to talk to you guys about my 2025 strategy and risk management plan and how I plan to change that for 2026. In 2025, I went all in on my high yield ETF strategy, using margin, compounding through drip, and letting my income snowball week after week. But for 2026, I'm changing my approach. Not because it didn't work, but because I've learned to make it smarter. So let's start with 2025. My approach this past year was simple. I used a lot of margin to expand my exposure in high yield ETFs, mainly YieldMax and Roundhill funds. Every time I got paid my weekly or monthly distribution, I reinvested it automatically through drip. The idea was full compounding to keep my share count growing and accelerate my income snowball. This approach worked incredibly well when yields were high and the market was strong. Every week, my buying power grew from my distributions, and I was able to steadily increase my ownership across multiple funds. But here is really what I learned. Full drip and margin can sometimes make your portfolio too efficient in the short term. You're reinvesting so quickly that you're not leaving yourself cash flexibility. And when you're using margin, that cash buffer becomes so important. The margin itself is not risky. It's the not managing it with intention that can be risky. So even though my distributions easily covered my interest, I started to realize I want more personal control over where my dollar went next. So going into 2026, I'm pivoting my plan slightly. Number one, I'm turning off drip selectively. I'm turning off drip on some of my higher yield funds so that I can start stacking cash instead of automatically reinvesting everything. This gives me the flexibility to buy the dips, rebalance if I want, or pay down margin when I choose. Number two, my manual reinvestment strategy. Instead of system auto investing every week, I'll decide manually where my income goes. I want to start targeting the funds that are undervalued or the ones that recently pulled back, because that is where the best compounding opportunities are. Number three, margin reduction goals. My goal in 2026 is to slightly reduce my margin exposure. Not eliminate it, but tighten it. I want to bring it down to a more conservative range, maybe around 50 to 60%. That way, my interest cost stays small and my risk buffer expands. Number four, create a cash cushion. I'm also planning on keeping a consistent cash position available for stability. It's not about sitting out of the market, but more so about being ready for when opportunities appear. I want to have that cash so when I see a good deal, I can pounce on it. There's nothing better than being able to buy your favorite stocks at a discount and at a 52-week low. That is how generational wealth is born. So, I'm not pulling back because I'm scared. I'm pivoting slightly because I've built enough momentum now that I can control the pace of my compounding and be more strategic in building generational wealth. I am constantly updating and tweaking my strategies to become the best investor that I can possibly be. Investing is a journey. It is a marathon, not a sprint. And at any time, you can change what works best for you. Let me be a perfect example and testimony for that. All throughout the year, my strategy has changed, and it's for the better. Learning to tweak and figure out what works best for you, even though that's not the strategy that you started with, is totally okay, and that is healthy. You should constantly be reviewing your strategy and figuring out ways that you can make it even better. So 2025 was about proving my strategies have worked. 2026 is about refining them. Keep the same level of discipline, but add flexibility and control. So if you've been using drip or margin the way I have this past year, think about how you can continue to evolve your plan. The true beauty of investing is that we're all always learning and adjusting from a place of strength. So let's make 2026 the year of smarter compounding. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If you have, be sure to leave it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.